What's up, guys? It's Broseph. I'm going to show you how to look like the Joker from the new Joker movie, aka Arthur, aka Joaquin's Joaquin Phoenix Joker. I want to say Joaquin, so I know how to spell it. Anyways, I'm going to break it down. It's super easy, and I'll show you what you need to look like this. Okay, so I want to start off by saying that I'm not a professional makeup artist or tutor. I simply am a Joker cosplayer that's been doing it for like 4 years, 3 to 4 years. So I've got some experience with it. I just want to show you guys what I like to do and what I think looks pretty fucking sweet. So let's get right to it. The first thing you gotta do is make sure you wash your face and moisturize it before you do anything else. Or if you shaved before, you don't have to wash your face, just moisturize. And then once you've done that, wait like 5 minutes at least after that. And then you want to make sure you put on your makeup foundation primer as well as your eyeshadow primer because you're going to be putting makeup like all over your face. So I've got Palladio foundation primer from Sally Beauty that works really well. It's cheap. It's like $5, something like that. I love it. And I've also got Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. The brand isn't super important. I think you're just supposed to be using eyeshadow primer for your eyes because the skin's more sensitive and you don't want to just put this shit all over it. So, that being said, here's what you're going to need today. I'm just going to go over everything. So we got this part together and then I can just show you how I put it on. So I've got Ben Nye Professional Clown Makeup in White. It's we're going to start that part over. Alright, so I've got Ben Nye Professional Cream Colors in white, and it is FP102 Clown White Light. That's what it's called. I think this works really well. You can use maybe any kind of white foundation, but I like it because it's cheap and you can get it on Amazon. It's relatively cheap. Then for the blue and the red, which is really like the most iconic part of this new Joker, we're gonna do the Mehron Paradise makeup in dark blue, as well as Mehron Paradise makeup in their red/dark red. These things are amazing. All you need is water and a paintbrush, and I recommend one paintbrush for each color because this stuff is really potent. The reason why I'm not using a paintbrush for the white makeup, but I use this kind of sponge, is because I notice when I use a paintbrush, it's too thick and cakey, and I like my Joker makeup to look a little bit more natural. I still like to see my skin under it. We're also gonna use, I've got this Buxom, but anything would do, but dark gray eyeshadow. I like to use this for contouring my face. You want to contour your bone structure, which I'll show you how to do that. I like dark gray because it creates more like a shadow effect, and because we're using white, like warm tones, like a dark brown or something, I feel like it doesn't look as good. And then if you want, you can also fuck around with a little bit of eyeshadow to go over the white, like if you want to make your eyes darker, which we'll probably do afterwards just to see how it looks. And I've got like dark gray, dark purple, and maroon red, which are the 3 colors I normally would use for like the Suicide Squad Joker or for any of my Jokers. This one doesn't really have, the Joker origin look doesn't really have like an eyeshadow on his eyes, but you can still do it if you want to be a little bit darker and if you want to create your own look. But that being said, let's get right to it. Alright, so we're going to start by contouring. We're basically going to contour our jawline on either side, going all the way from the ears all the way down to the chin, and then we're going to contour the nose on either side and kind of do a line to make it look more pointy. I like to do this part right here, and I'll do from the hairline down and all the way under the jawline. So basically what that does, I have a nice look of it now because the white light creates a shadow, but it does a shadowing here and it does a separation from your face and kind of your neck and the other areas, which makes it stand out, and it'll also create more of the Joker face type, which is a little bit more long. You could just do white clown makeup and your face shape will be whatever it is, but this is a great way to really bring out the features and to look more intense as the Joker. Alright, now we're going to contour the nose, and we're basically just going to go up from the eyebrow and down the sides and just kind of bring it to more of a point. And once we got that, just kind of go on the sides, down. Alright, we got the nose done, we got the cheeks, we got the jawline, forehead. That's it, and then I also like to do just a little bit of a crease line right here in the eyebrows, which creates a little bit more character, a little more age. Then we're also going to do a smile line. I like to do this where the cheek lines are. And I like to do a little bit of the wrinkles because this Joker's a little bit older, so. Not a big deal, but it looks cool. Alright, cool. Now that we've got all that done, it looks funny. We're going to start putting on the Ben Nye white clown makeup on over it. Alright, now before we go any further, and I'll clean this up later, what we're going to do is we're going to put on eyeliner right here, and then I'm also going to, I might darken a little bit with some eyeshadow and then go over that, which I think will look really good. Alright, so before we go any further, we got the white line. I'm going to clean this up a little bit later, but we're going to do some eyeliner right here, and I have, which I think any black eyeliner will work, but I've got Wonderland Gel Kohl Liner. And we're gonna put that on, and it's a bitch. I'm not very good at it, but you get the idea. Okay, well, we're just gonna do it in the mirror. Basically, I'm gonna go right along the eyelash line. Try to get on the inside. Oh, that sucks. I hate doing things with my eyes. Sucks so much. Fuck yeah. Alright, so it turned out pretty nice. It's a little dark, but not too bad. It's like So like creates a little intensity. Oh, and then we're going to use, I like Stila. It's a liquid waterproof eyeliner, but you don't put this on your eyes. You use it on the top parts of your eyelashes, which makes them darker. It opens your eyes up and makes them pop, and it makes them look a little bit more menacing when you're doing the Joker face. Still a secret I learned, and it really works. So, here, I'll do this one. You're going to just brush it up the lashes like that. Try not to get on your face. It's subtle, but it works. See how my eyes look more open? It's because they're being framed better. All right, now for the fun part, the red and the blue makeup. Now, for the blue and the red, here's the important thing. For the blue, he's got the long part that drags down, which I really love the way it looks. Almost like he's been crying, like one long tear is on his left side of his face. When you're looking at it, it'll look like the right side, I guess, if you're looking at it in a picture, but in the mirror it's gonna look like the left side. Anyways, basically we're gonna draw the blue up in triangles, and then it's gonna go right here in the eye, but on the left side it's gonna go down, and I like to do that kind of, well, we'll do the lips. Well, yeah, I like to do that first, and then we'll do the lips, and then we'll do the red eyebrows. And don't want to go too thick on it, and then later we'll smudge it. You'll see. So all you need is water and the body cake color dark blue. Just wet the brush with water. Swirl it in like this. Doesn't need a lot of water, just a little bit on the brush. Way up into a triangle, so it's more on the inside than the outside, if that makes sense. So just kind of frame with the eyebrow first where you want to go. That looks awesome. A little more water on my brush. This stuff does kind of get on everything a little bit, but it washes off easily. Then we're gonna start painting up. Now this side of the eye is a little bit higher. I think. But they can pretty much be the same, but it doesn't really matter. So it's kind of rough. There we go. It's not perfect. All right, looks awesome. We'll smudge it up later. Now we're gonna do under the eyes. And basically follow the same pattern, but it's more just like directly under the eyeball. And kind of right up to the lash. And it comes down into a triangle. Be careful not to get in your actual eyes. This part I'll smudge up a little bit later. Actually, I'll do it right now. So you're gonna take your finger and just kind of like lightly smudge it down just to make it look a little messier. Not a lot, don't do it too much. Oh shit. can go over the blue here a little bit. The white. And it works because his makeup is kind of a smudge. Oh, the same thing at the top a little bit. Just barely, try not to do too much. Just to make it look a little messier. It's just such an awesome look. All right, same thing on this side. But this was one, we're gonna bleed it with the brush a little bit. It's close to the eyes, damn. Kind of rough, keep it kind of center of the eye. Yeah, now we're going to get the brush really wet. Just do the tip of the brush a little bit. And, I'm going to bleed it down tightly. I'll try to. Do it. This part I'll smudge up a little bit later. Actually, I'll do it right now. So you're gonna take your finger and just kind of like lightly smudge it down just to make it look a little messier. Yeah. All right, we've got the eyes, which is awesome. Now we're gonna do the smile. For that, I'm just gonna do the brush for the red. I've just got this little paintbrush, not a big deal. Get it wet, mix that in with the cake. Mix it on the cake, yeah. And we're gonna start with the lips. Fuck it, we'll do that. We'll do the eyebrows. So I've done this kind of consistently too thick. I'm gonna try not to do it too thick this time or too heavy, but get that brush going. The eyebrows are the left side of this side. Sorry, the other side is a little bit lower, and this one goes up a little bit higher. You're basically just gonna draw it right over, and then we'll bring little like streaks down. Now the smile. It's so easy. Just gonna paint the lips and just try to do it in segments, like not overdo it too much. And try not to eat. personally, I like to do mine more pointy, and then we'll smudge it down so it doesn't look quite so overdrawn as his. That's just personal preference, but I really think it looks better. But you can do however you want to. So. Alright, smudge it up a little bit. And then you're going to bring it down into a point here. How much or little you do is up to you, but like this is a little bit more than I normally do, but it creates the look that his Joker have without it looking just like a straight thick old smile. This is how I like to do it. Of course you can do it whichever way you like, but I think it looks really fucking creepy and badass. That is pretty much it, guys. Now let's put on a wig and we'll see how that looks. Actually, I'm just gonna go put on the full outfit. Oh, one more thing. A lot of times with makeup, you can use baby powder, but because of the red and the white, which I can try later, but I think it'll really kind of make it look too dull. So you can also use a setting spray, and there's different setting spray for different body powder. One of the ones is the Get Locked makeup setting spray, or you can use just like a Ben Nye setting spray, which I really liked. So we're just gonna kind of close your eyes, put it about, I don't know, a foot or two, maybe 2 feet away from us, and we're gonna spray the face.